Welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something called Swar Yoga,
Yeah, specifically focusing on the Surya Nadi.
which is linked to the right nostril, right? And this kind of solar warming energy in the body.
Exactly. Think vitality, physical energy, that sort of active principle.
Okay, so the mission today is really to see how paying attention to, well, your right nostril's activity might actually help time your day better.
And just to be clear, we're not talking superstition here. This is more about observing natural body rhythms, things that are already happening.
Right, like how nostril dominance tends to shift, doesn't it? Like every hour or two.
It cycles. And interestingly, the Surya Nadi, the right side, often seems more active in the morning or during the waxing moon phase, according to the texts.
Which kind of lines up with when we naturally feel more energetic anyway. Okay, so let's get practical. How can we use this? Maybe start with physical exercise.
Absolutely. That warming, energizing quality we mentioned, it's thought to be really beneficial for workouts.
So like more stamina, maybe feeling a bit stronger.
Potentially, yeah. Your body's sort of naturally primed for physical exertion when that right side is dominant.
Okay, so if you're going to go for a run
Yeah.
or lift some weights, maybe check your breath first.
It's worth paying attention to. Even something shorter, like a dynamic yoga sequence, maybe a few sun salutations, 5, 10 minutes, might feel, more powerful.
Makes sense. And then after the workout or just generally, what about food and digestion?
Ah, yes. This connects to the idea of Agni, the digestive fire.
Uh-huh.
When the right nostril is dominant, it's believed this digestive power is stronger. Your body might be, let's say, better equipped to process food.
So timing your main meals, especially the cooked ones, for when your right nostril feels more open,
Mm,
that could actually help digestion, maybe less bloating.
that's the principle, yes. A balanced breakfast or lunch, maybe with grains, veggies, protein, consuming it during this active phase, could be beneficial.
Interesting. Okay, shifting gears a bit.
Mhm.
Work and getting things done. Productivity.
While that same energizing quality isn't just physical, it's thought to translate to mental focus, too.
Like more drive. Better concentration for tough tasks.
Yeah, that internal solar energy could potentially sharpen focus and make it easier to tackle demanding work or even physical labor.
So that big report or the challenging part of a project, maybe aim to do it when you feel that right nostril breathing more freely.
It's about aligning with that natural energy peak, potentially making things feel a bit less like pushing uphill.
And what about making decisions or taking action?
There's a connection there too. The active, assertive energy of Surya Nadi is linked with increased confidence, decisiveness.
Okay, so feeling more sure of yourself, ready to move forward.
That's the idea. So if you have an important decision to make or you're launching something new, noticing that right nostril dominance might be a subtle cue that it's a good time to act.
Fascinating how it all ties together. Let's talk about morning specifically. You mentioned it's often dominant then.
Yes, it often aligns naturally with waking up and needing that energy boost after resting all night.
So leaning into that with morning routines makes sense, like maybe some exercise, as we said, or
Or even just specific right nostril breathing. Some traditions suggest a simple start. Drink some warm water, maybe with lemon, and then just sit quietly for 5 minutes, breathing only through the right nostril.
how do you do that? Just close the left one?
Yep. Gently close the left nostril with a finger and just inhale and exhale smoothly and deeply through the right. Visualizing warmth or energy can help too.
Simple enough. Are there things we should maybe avoid when the right side is dominant?
That's a good point. Because it's an active outward energy, it might not be the best time for activities needing deep relaxation or, say, meditation where you want calm.
Right, might be harder to settle down.
Exactly. And even though digestion might be stronger, it's still probably wise not to, overeat. Balance is key.
Always. Okay, so the big question. How do you actually know which nostril is dominant? It sounds subtle.
It can be, but often you just need to pay attention. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe normally. Which side feels clearer, like more air is flowing?
Okay, just noticing the airflow.
You can also gently hold a finger just under each nostril and feel the warmth or force of the exhalation. And if you want to encourage right nostril dominance,
Yeah.
a couple of simple tricks. Try lying down on your left side for a few minutes. Gravity often helps open the opposite nostril.
Ah, interesting.
Or gently pressing or tucking your hand under your left armpit can sometimes stimulate it too.
Well,
And of course, the direct right nostril breathing we just talked about.
got it. So lots of ways to check and even gently influence it. So wrapping this up then, the main takeaway seems to be about awareness.
Absolutely. Just noticing these natural cycles in your own body, the breath shifting, the energy levels changing.
And maybe, just maybe, aligning certain activities like exercise, eating, focused work with that active Surya Naadi energy. It could potentially enhance things. Vitality, focus, digestion.
It's an experiment, really. And that leads to a thought for everyone listening. Start paying attention. Do you notice these shifts? Try timing something, even something small, based on which nostril feels dominant.
Yeah, what do you notice? See if it makes any difference for you.
It's just one piece of a much larger puzzle, of course, this whole world of swar yoga and energy rhythms.
But a fascinating piece to explore. It really encourages you to tune in to your body's own subtle signals. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.